Welcome to Petty Harbour, Newfoundland and Labrador. Just 20 minutes outside of St. John's, Petty Harbour is and has always been a fishing town, or at least it has since 1598. Fishing is what they do, and that is why I am here. Today, I am going to jig a cod. All will be explained. And joining me, the pride of Petty Harbour, a man that does not like to be called that, singer, songwriter, and now author, Alan Doyle of Great Big Sea. Hello, Alan, how are you?
Great, man.
Good
Great.
to see you. It is early in the morning.
It is indeed. It's not musicians' hours, it's fishermen's hours, man.
That's right. And you wrote a book?
I did, all about growing up in Petty Harbour, yeah.
Right, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to jig a cod.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, let's do it. You don't get sick, do you?
I've never got seasick, no.
Neither have I. Point of pride.
Well, you can't brag about it because there's no way to learn it or unlearn it.
You either do or you don't.
Yeah. Look at this dude. Just in case we felt manly, by the way.
That's Tom Best. He's our captain. We'll meet him in a minute. Do we call him captain?
I will. I'll call him whatever he wants,
Yeah.
now that we're out here.
We should talk about Petty Harbour.
Yeah.
Your book is about Petty Harbour,
Yeah.
growing up in Petty Harbour. What was that like? It's a very small community right outside of St. John's.
Yeah. My family always occupied a weird position in Petty Harbour because none of us were fishermen. My father wasn't a fisherman, none of his brothers were fishermen, my grandfather wasn't a fisherman.
Well, what did you do?
My
You
grandfather.
told stories.
Yeah, we told stories.
Collected empties. For 3 generations, they collected empties and sang songs.
Hung around, told jokes.
You're a family of musicians.
Yeah.
And going way back, are you the first professional musician?
I think I'm the first one that I can think of that only made a living playing music. My grandmother would always say, "Alan, honey, still at the band?"
Right.
And I'd say, "Yes, that's the band." She'd go, "Not working."
You might write a song.
I know.
A lot of things rhyme with Rick. Let's face it. And this is Tom Best. He's our captain today. Do I call you Captain Tom?
Well, you can if you like, but not too many fellows around here are referred to as captain.
We met at 6:30, and you claimed that most of Petty Harbour had already been gone and out.
Exactly, yeah.
So we're late.
We're kind of late.
We started on showbiz hours.
Today we got a maximum 15.
We're allowed 15 fish
Yeah.
because the food fishery happens twice a year. It's very rare. Very rare. It's like a Harper press conference.
Right.
Twice a year.
Line's over, boys. Line's over. We'll just see who catches the fish now. Town or Petty Harbour?
Oh, this is a competition now.
Tom, I got a tangle.
The Doyles and Petty Harbour's tangled up.
This is actually, that's a very complicated Celtic knot. Rick, you wouldn't understand being from St. John's. This is actually means the eternal journey of the sailor. It would be embarrassing if this segment ends with us eating a bucket of chicken.
All right, fish on, fish on.
Fish
Do you
on.
yell fish on?
Fish on, two boys, fish
Really,
on.
fish on? Look, we got 2 of us here.
It's good fish, that's good
That's
fish.
a good fish.
Yes, sir. That's a textbook fish. Not to be all one-uppy and stuff.
Oh, no! Look at that!
No, that is a poster boy fish.
That is a fish.
You see, Rick has a baby fish, and I have...
I don't have a baby fish.
Who has the big... Oh, and look at that! And Tom Best.
Okay, so the name of the book is Where I Belong.
Yep.
And you've written a song called Where I Belong.
Yep.
Doesn't involve a band.
No man.
Just you. Let's hear some.
Goes, I'll cast my leaving shadow and I'll be Canadian, but distance won't decide what matters to the hard rocks of loving sun. And when I'm thinking of St. John's, I'll bring her closer with a song. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I belong.
That was wonderful. And you're appearing here all week.
That's right.
Tip your waitress.
Coming soon to a fishing charter near you. Codfish and Tunes with Alan Doyle.
Alan Doyle's Lobster Boil. Also aboard the boat is my father, Ken Mercer. Ken, you have a fish on?
Can't believe you made your father haul in the heavy one.
Always the way. He always gets the bigger fish.
Good fish. I got you.
on, come on, come on. That's not too shabby, look. So now we're gonna go back to shore. You're gonna cut out the tongues.
Cut tongues are fantastic, and we're gonna have some food. It's wicked.
Now, Alan's book, he claims to have cut tongues out all growing up as a boy.
He did.
He did?
He did.
You can testify to that. Okay, all right.
Pretty quick. This is the cod's head, this is the cod's tongue.
Yeah.
Down one side, down the other side. Slide your hand in there, go around there, cut the top bit. And that is a cod's tongue. That's a particularly big one.
You could get a job in Ottawa cutting the tongues out of scientists. Harbour could have you on retainer. Alan, we got some DFO scientists who have opened their mouth.
Here we go. Yeah.
You gotta put a bit of flour.
Yeah. Flour.
Tom, thanks for having me.
Great, thanks for coming, Rick.
Thank you, Alan. The book is great, congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Does he know what he's doing here?
Doing good. I'll give him an A.
That's the first day I ever got.